Real Madrid successfully won the first El Clasico volume in the 2022-2023 Spanish League. Playing at the Santiago Bernabéu, Madrid successfully buried Barcelona with a score of 3-1, Sunday local time. Madrid already led by 2 goals at halftime. A goal from Karim Benzema in the 12th minute, followed by a goal from Federico Valverde in the 35th minute, ensured Barcelona had a tough task in the second half. However, Barcelona could only reply in the 83rd minute through Ferran Torres. Madrid back away in the 91st minute after a penalty from Rodrigo successfully thrilled Barcelona's goal for the 3rd time. This is Barcelona's first defeat this season in La Liga, as well as making the status of the top standings change hands to Madrid. Madrid dominates the top of the standings with 25 points, while Barcelona 22 points. Barcelona striker Robert Lewandowski has named Real Madrid striker Karim Benzema strong candidate for the 2022 Ballon d'Or. Benzema underwent the 2021-2022 season with a very extraordinary appearance. Benzema appeared sharp by scoring 44 goals in 46 appearances in various competitions. The French striker brought Real Madrid to the Champions League and La Liga titles. Benzema is also the top scorer in both competitions. This year, the 30 players who have been nominated for the 2022 Ballon d'Or have been announced. It has Benzema's name on it. Lewandowski called Benzema strong favorite to win the 2022 Ballon d'Or. However, Lewandowski also satirized the prestigious award. He is probably one of the favorites to win the Ballon d'Or, Lewandowski told Movistar Plus. Of course, if they don't cancel it, then maybe he will win this Ballon d'Or, yes. Lewandowski decided to move to Barcelona this season. He came to Camp Nou after 8 seasons playing at Bayern Munich. The Polish striker appeared very bright at the beginning of his career at Barcelona. He has scored 14 goals in 12 matches in all competitions. The story of Fede Valverde, who was almost rejected by Real Madrid because of malnutrition, will be discussed in this article. Real Madrid's mainstay midfielder, Federico Valverde, turned out to have a quite unique story when he wanted to join the Spanish league giants. Changing coaches from Zinedine Zidane's hands and now Carlo Ancelotti has not replaced Fede Valverde's position in the Los Blancos main squad. Even though he has recently become a mainstay player and is often praised by various parties, Fede Valverde has in fact almost been rejected as a Real Madrid player due to malnutrition. Initially, Fede Valverde impressed in 2019-2020. At that time, he became the perfect solution for Zinedine Zidane when the Real Madrid midfielders were not consistent after suffering injuries. Now under the care of Carlo Ancelotti, Fede Valverde is not even placed in his original position. He is often positioned as a winger, but the Uruguayan is able to fulfill the responsibilities given by Don Carlo. Previously, Fede Valverde joined Real Madrid in 2016. At that time, he received a recommendation from one of Los Blancos' scouts. The Real Madrid scout was interested in the action of Fede Valverde after the player appeared with the Uruguay U17 national team in one of the South American events. Fede Valverde was also recommended and made Real Madrid U17 interested in bringing him. However, Fede Valverde's path to Real Madrid was not smooth. He had not received a recommendation from the medical party because it was considered that he would not be able to compete due to health reasons. The player, who is now 24 years old, was malnourished. However, in the end the Real Madrid scout continued to insist on signing Fede Valverde. As a result, Los Blancos also bought Fede Valverde from Penarol for a dowry of €5 million. Having joined Real Madrid, Fede Valverde immediately performed well with Real Madrid Castilla in 2016-2017. His slick appearance finally made Fede Valverde loaned to Deportivo La Coruña the following season. This season, Fede Valverde has made 13 appearances in all competitions for Real Madrid. In fact, he has scored 4 goals and 2 assists despite being placed in a different position than usual. Paris Saint-Germain striker Kylian Mbappe is reportedly planning to leave the Parc des Princes soon. Former Real Madrid striker Fernando Morientes warned Los Blancos not to sign the France international. In the transfer market last summer, Mbappe had actually become Real Madrid's strongest target after his contract with PSG expired. The 23-year-old is also reportedly interested in starting a new adventure in Madrid. But surprisingly, Mbappe also extended his contract with PSG until 2025. This also ultimately made most Real Madrid fans furious with the attitude shown by Mbappe. Now some reports say that Mbappe is not so happy staying in Paris. The 1998-born player was also said to intend to leave after playing for the French national team in the 2022 World Cup. With these rumors, Real Madrid was again mentioned as one of the main candidates who could snatch Mbappe from PSG. However, Morientes insists that Los Blancos do not need to sign Mbappe for what he did in the last transfer market. If he's within reach, it doesn't seem normal for him to come, after everything that happened in the summer, Fernando Morientes told Football España. Today, Real Madrid don't need to sign Kylian Mbappe, concluded the 46-year-old man. Real Madrid is actually still one of the strongest teams in the world even without the presence of Mbappe. Because Los Blancos managed to ensure themselves to win the Spanish League and Champions League last season without the presence of Mbappe. Toni Kroos was asked about the rioting incident in the 2022 Champions League final. He considered that it was time for UEFA to apologize. The 2022 Champions League final pits Liverpool versus Real Madrid at the Stade de France. The event was slightly tarnished due to an incident outside the stadium ahead of the match, which made the supporters experience friction with the authorities. This was triggered when Liverpool fans had difficulty getting into the stadium. There are many versions about the cause of the incident, but so far there seems to be no bright spot related to the problem. Some say that the length of time officers check tickets has resulted in many supporters holding fake tickets. There are also original ticket holders who cannot enter the stadium. Kroos, as the Madrid midfielder who appeared in that match, received questions from Kickers media director, Jörg Jacob. The German was asked if UEFA should apologize. "I don't know if the investigation has been closed, but I think it's time for them to apologize," Kroos said. Kroos explained that his family had been held at the gate for about 2 hours as a result of the incident. He also emphasized that the supporters at that time did not act aggressively. "My wife spent 2 hours at the stadium gates with the children. There was nothing aggressive from the fans of both clubs. What's more, they cared a lot because there were a lot of children in the crowd," Kroos explained. "Shortly before taking to the pitch, I received a message on my cell phone that reassured me, everyone has entered the stadium without any problems," he stressed. In the final match, Real Madrid won. The only goal for Los Blancos was scored by Vinicius Jr. in the second half.